Okay, now I graduated up on the drill bit, and I want it just a hair smaller than the screw. And see, I've grabbed this just on the tip of it, so there's hardly any of the shaft of the drill bit in here to make this out as long as I can. Because see, look at that, the screw is even longer. And sometimes what happens is, when you get ready to put the screws in, and to get it all the way in, you may have to tighten it up, and it might take this, if it's not shimmed out properly behind this area, you could take this whole bit of the door jamb as you're screwing it in, it could suck it over, and you may have a bigger gap there next to the door. You see what I mean? If your gap is kind of big now and you put those screws in, it could be even bigger, and then maybe it affects your strike plate here and all that kind of stuff. Okay. Now see, that I can drill straight in because of the way they set up the strike plate with the big screws on the far left. So I can hit the 2x4 back in there, or the 2x6. And that's why I wanted to drill that without this in the way, to allow my drill to get in there just a little bit further, right? So now I'm going to do a test. I'm just going to take a screw here. In fact, the tip of that, I'm going to get a bigger tip on here so that I don't strip the head a little bit. This is kind of a standard drill bit for most size screws, small screws, but this one, because it's bigger, I can get a little bit fatter one to get it to stick in here, so that as I'm screwing that in, it doesn't want to strip off. Okay, so I'm going to have to find that. I'll be right back, and we'll continue. It's amazing what that little bit will do. I mean, the one I usually use for all kinds of stuff, see how kind of, you know, it fits in there, but see how it's kind of moving? If I put the bigger one in there, see that? I mean, it's a lot better. And there's actually another size between this and this standard one, okay? So it's always nice to get a little drill bit set and Phillips sets and all that kind of stuff, okay? All right. So now I just want to put that screw in, and I might have to use the next size up. This is the ratcheted set type of drill, which I like. And I'm going to go up one size more from this 1/8 inch. Just to give it a little bit more. See, I only want to put the tip in. I've only got it in 1/8 of an inch. Then you got to make sure you get it in there snug so it's not too wobbly. Okay, that. Now it's still going to ratchet in, because remember that drill bit is only this far, so that means the last little bit is going into virgin 2x6, 2x4 that's 17, 18 years old. Oh, that's hot. And see, I did it just a hair further than where the strike plate's gonna go. I'm gonna let that cool off. I'm gonna use the other one down here. Okay. This one in one more time. Okay. I'm thinking this is gonna go. This is gonna go. Yowza! Ooh, that's hot. And then you get this. Make sure all that wood is taken out, and that your strike, your latch from your deadbolt's not going to hit any exposed wood in there or anything like that. Okay. Now I can put those in. I'm just going to put these little ones in first. I'll tighten those up after I get the other screws in. I'm going to do the last little bit with my hand screwdriver. That. I don't think that sucked the jam over much at all. I mean, it could if your drill bit is short, and don't kid yourself and say, "Oh, I don't have any drill bits. I'm just going to ram it in there." You're going to be surprised when the screw breaks on you, strips on you, cracks the door jamb, whatever. You've always got to pre-drill that, and that's, oh man, that is snug. Can you see how that is so much